Hare Krishna. So let's do the opening prayers and then we will continue with the class. All right. So that's our Guru Shishya Parampara, Chaitanya Maharaj, Mahaprabhu Ji. अज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं करुणामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीवैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सागण रघुनाथवितं तं सजीवम् साधुवेतं सवाधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादाललिता श्रीविशाखावितंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका नमस्तुते सप्तकञ्च गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। ॐ नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा everyone. So good to have you, and we are expecting a few more, but I'm sure they will join in meanwhile. So we will continue.
Can I do Hare Krishna, Aarti?
Yes, Adi, but before that, let's do the Narsimha Dev Aarti. Okay? And I would like to do that today. Okay, go on, please. Yeah.
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narsimhaya
Prahlada
Prahlad Ladidani
Hiranyakashipu
Hiranyakashipu Vakshaha
Shilatanakalaye
Shilatanakalaye
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha
Ito Narsimha Parito Narsimha
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha
Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha
Bahe Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha
Bahe Narsimha Hirde Narsimha
Narasimha Madem Saranam Prapade
Narasimha Sharanam Prapade
Tava Kara Kamala Varenaka Adbhuta Shringa Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tarubringa
तब कर कमल वरे नाका अद्भुत श्रृंग दलिता कशिपु तनु भृंग
केशवदेता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशव देता नर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह
जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद
जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेव महाराज की जय प्रभुदेव पाद की जय 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 श्री राधे श्याम हरे कृष्ण to everyone. Yes, Adi, you are on.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Arnav. Good to have
Hello, Prabhu. I'm a new person. I'm Roshni.
Yes, Krishna Chaitanya. Yes.
Oh, you found out.
Well then, see, if you are trying to pretend to be your mom, your voice needs to be changed, Krishna Chaitanya. You did try. You did try. Maybe next time. All right. So, Adi, yes, please go on. You would like to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra, please?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Adi. अर्नव,
Yes,
आप हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र करेंगे प्लीज?
yes.
जी प्लीज करें. थैंक यू.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Bol. Thank you so much. Very nice.
हरे
Please.
कृष्णा भैया जी.
Hare Krishna Kana. Who else would like to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra, please?
कैन आई डू?
Yes, Kana. Go on, please.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Kana. Very nice, very kind. So good to see you all, and I'm glad more are here. Hare Krishna Suhani. Hare Krishna. Jay has also joined. Pihu is also there, and then Kana joined. So let me share the slides. And we yesterday we recapped chapter 2, and today we are going to recap chapter 3, right? So let's see what do we have in chapter 3. Okay, so just to check, anybody remembers the name of chapter 3, please? Okay. Chapter 3, Bhagavad Gita. What is that? Which one is that? Okay, yes. Avni, please.
Karma Yoga.
Karma Yoga, yes. And somebody did ask yesterday, what's the meaning of karma? Do we know what's the meaning of karma? Karma Yoga. So, what's the meaning of karma? Anybody? Karma, or karma as it is actions. The actions we take, they are called karma. So somebody will say, oh, you had done, or you have done great karmas. That's why you are in the association of devotees, right? So what does that mean? That means you have done some good actions in the past. So if we go and we check that, Chapter 3, Karma Yoga. Let's quickly recap what we have done. And thank you to Jay, because Jay reminded us that it's better rather than continuing, we better do the recap. So that's what we're doing. So we will go fast, but feel free to stop me anywhere where you think I'm going very fast. Okay. Because the idea is not to cover, the idea is to understand. Okay. So here we go. So karma yoga, the action. Now we say that in chapter 2, Krishna said a lot about buddhi. Krishna initially said about atma. What we say atma gyan. Atma is soul, gyan is knowledge. So Krishna told a lot of information Krishna has provided about soul. But hey, then at the end, Krishna said buddhi yoga. Think about yourself. What's your relation? What's our relation with Krishna? And we should keep fighting, right? We should keep fighting. So in this chapter, the very first thing Arjun is going to ask, Arjun says, do you want me to renounce everything and just try to go and do meditation and try to find connection with you, or should I do the work? Please make it clear. And then Krishna is going to reply, Arjun, I'm asking you to fight. Fight means karma. Do something, do the actions. And this is a great lesson for all of us. We should always keep working. Never waste our time, right? We should always be in the service of Krishna, in the service of devotees. We should always keep working. But what kind of karma? There are three types of karmas: vikarma, sakarma, and akarma. Akarma is also called nishkam karma yoga, NKY. And that's one thing if you want to understand. Then 10 to 16, the third topic in chapter 3 is the difference between karma kand and a Nishkam Karma Yoga, NKY, and we will see that what's the difference. And then we need to understand that we don't want to indulge ourselves into Karma Kand, we want to do Karma Yoga. Yes. And then from 17 to 35, those people who got into Nishkam Karma Yoga, what will they do now? They will continue doing Nishkam Karma Yoga. Why? To set as an example. For example, your parents will say, do good, always say good things, never fight. When the parents will say that, they need to be the role model. So what we say? We say lead by the example, right? And that's what the senior devotees, our Guru Maharaj, and well, all the god brothers of Guru Maharaj, senior devotees, they will be doing the same. They will set the example for us, and we need to observe very nicely them. Why? Because we would like to understand why they do it, what they do, and then we need to follow, right? And then last it says, beware of lust and anger. Lust, understand as desire. We should
Prabhuji,
not. Yes, please, Suhani.
I have a question for the
Oh, Adi.
slide you shown before.
This one.
Not that one. The one you said you have to keep working.
Well, these are the slides I shared. This one,
About keep working. You
keep.
should never stop working, or you're
Yes.
wasting your time of your life.
Yeah. Yeah. The slide is there.
You keep working. That's my
Yeah.
question.
Yes. So what's the question? Why we should keep working? Should we keep working? Yes. Adi, if I understood your question correct, yes, we should keep.
Why should we keep working?
What we should keep working?
No, why?
Why? Okay, great. Because two reasons. Well, anybody else would like to reply? So Adi's question is why working? Now, first thing, when we say keep working, that doesn't mean that don't eat or don't take the shower, don't play, don't study, and don't go to bed. Just keep working. That doesn't. It doesn't mean that, but it means keep working. Krishna consciousness, right? But anybody else would like to reply? Anybody else would like to add anything? Jay?
No.
No? Okay. So, what we should. Okay, Adi, we will see. If you see the slide, the first two, now Krishna is going to explain what we should do and how we should do, and most importantly, why we should do. Okay, so we will see more. Look at this slide. What Krishna is saying. So, Arjun, should we leave? Should we not work? But Krishna said, no, we should keep working. We should not renounce. Renounce means give up. We should not give up the work, we should give up the fruits of the work. What does that mean? That means, for example, if somebody will ask you to do something, for example, in the family, your parents might ask, could you get me a glass of water? Now, one child could say, yes, sure, I will get you a glass of water. Thank you so much. You gave me the opportunity to serve you, right? You will bring the glass of water. And there could be a naughty boy or girl who could say, well, I will get you the glass of water, but because I have given you something, you will have to give me something as well. You have to let me play on PSP or Xbox or video game. Yeah, or talking Angela these days. So you got to, so some people say that, right? This is what we say, when you do something you expect something in return, but devotees, they never do that. They do things for the, because it's the prescribed duty. We do it for Krishna and the devotees of Krishna. Now the parents are supposed to be the devotees of Krishna, and the same thing goes with the siblings. So we should always look for the opportunity to help everyone in the family and even outside. But what Krishna is saying, Krishna is saying, keep doing the work, but don't expect anything in return. You will, if you do good things, you will get good results, but don't expect for it. And that's the mantra to be happy. desire less. Whenever you do something, don't expect any return back, right? And then slowly, slowly, you will get purified. Yes, Sohani, you had your hands up.
If you are like, if you give something to someone, you don't ask for return.
Yes, that's right. Well, see, if you are in a school, if your friend is next to you and she would ask, she will say, "Could you can I borrow your scale or your sharpener?" Then you can give your sharpener, and hopefully they will return back to you, right? But yes, yeah, it should not happen that you have two oranges and another friend say, "Will you give me the orange?" And you give one orange, and after that you will say, "Well, actually, I changed my mind. Please give me my orange back." Or maybe next day you will say, "Remember, yesterday I gave you the sharpener, so today please give me your scale or your pencil." So don't expect anything in return. What you will do now, Krishna is saying, "Do nishkam karma yoga." So Arjun thought that the Gyan and Karma are separate thing. The knowledge is separate. So the Gyan is knowledge and Karma is action. So he thought if I want to get the knowledge, I will not do the action. But what Krishna is going to say, Krishna is saying, no, Karma and Jnana, they are the rungs of the same ladder. Like they are the different stages. Okay. And then going forward, so this is what Adi's question is. Adi said why we should work, and now Arjun is saying in text 4 that why can't we just renounce? Why can't we just stop working? Don't work at all. And Krishna is going to explain why you should work. Because everybody will always be engaged in some sort of action. Even if we will not do something, we will still be doing something. What we will be doing? We will doing nothing. You will see a lot of times. Like there was a monk. He was a very funny monk. He's my favorite monk. He was there. Somebody called him. Somebody said, "I need your counseling." He said, "How about tomorrow? I'm busy today." He said, "No worries. I will come tomorrow." So he comes tomorrow, and the monk said, "I'm still busy." And he said, "Well, but you are just sitting there. What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm doing nothing." And he said, "Well, what were you doing yesterday?" He said, "Yesterday, well, I also was doing nothing." "Yesterday, you doing nothing, and today also you doing nothing." And he said, "Yes, because I did not finish my work yesterday." "But what work were you doing?" "Nothing. I did not finish doing nothing yesterday, so I'm still doing nothing." So some people they do it, but that's not the point. We will never do nothing. We will always be doing something. Now, if we will not work, if we are not careful, if we are not working for Krishna, then we will work for our senses. Because remember, senses are the horses. If we will not engage the horses, horses are going to take us wild. So we need to engage the senses. And now your activities must match your dress. Right? For example, when you go to, okay, thank you, Arnav. You're showing Harry Potter. So sometimes it happens that some people they renounce. Okay, thank you, Avni. You showed us Bhagavad Gita, which is very nice. Sometimes what happens when some people they renounce the work and they join the temple, but their heart is not there. They still keep things what they would like to do. And at that time, what we should think, we should know. Whatever is in our mind, our dress should match it. For example, you will go to school, you're wearing the uniform. You are at home, you're wearing home clothes. When you will go to a dance party or birthday party, then you will have different. Yes. So this is what we need to think about. It should always be whatever is in our mind, our activities should match our dress. So we should always be engaged in NKY, Nishkam Karma Yoga. Now, what Arjun is saying that if I will do that, won't I be engaged in the sinful reactions? Remember, he said it before. Now, Krishna is saying Well, if you will just do normal karma, then yes, you will get entangled. Why? Because you are thinking about it. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. But if you will do it for Krishna, then you will not. For example, remember we gave the example of a soldier at the border fighting for the country. Now that soldier is going to kill someone or might hurt someone. Why? To protect the country. And when that soldier will come back, he's not going to get any punishment. And on the contrary, he might get the medal. Now, why this? Because his work was not ordinary work. He was working for someone. So when we work for Krishna, then we don't get the sins. Like he's not going to, the soldier who is going to hurt, he's not going to get any karma back. But when he will come back, he's living, he's on holidays, he's there with his family members. And then if he's going to hurt anyone, the local police will catch him and he's going to get punished. So we should always remember why? Because when he's living with his family, then when he fought with someone or he hurt someone, that's based on his personal desires. But when he's working for the country, he's not going to get any sins back. He's not going to get the punishment. So we should always be working for Krishna. And then we are not going to get any karma back. What's the difference between karma kand? Now Krishna is going to tell the difference between karma kand and karma yoga. Yes, Avni, were you saying something?
No, I thought you were asking us
Yes.
right
This is
now what kind of
very good opportunity, Avni. Please go on.
karma kand is when you just praying to Krishna from a daily desire and not actually asking him to come back.
Yes, yes, very nice. So karma kanda, when we do something, but we still want something back in return. For example, a lot of not well, could be devotees of the demigods. They will pray to demigods to get something back. They will get better knowledge, better house, better car, better job, better partner, success. So that's all karma kand. When we pray to Krishna or demigods, but we want something back. But when we don't want anything back, we just do it because it's our service. Then we don't get it. For example, mothers in the house, or maybe father as well, when they cook, they don't think, oh, I'm cooking for my family, I'm going to get something back. When in the family we help each other, we don't expect anything back. So that's nishkam karma. Nishkam. Kam is a desire. Nish is no. So when you do the karma without desiring anything in back, that's the best thing. तो जब भी हम कुछ करें, हमको ये सोच के करना चाहिए कि ये हमारी प्रिस्क्राइब ड्यूटी है, ये हमें करना चाहिए. एज अ स्टूडेंट आवर ड्यूटी इज टू स्टडी. ठीक है, अर्नव आप पढ़ाई कर.
नहीं मैं sketch कर रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, चलो अभी आप स्केच करो. वेरी नाइस. ओके, तन्मय इज आल्सो देयर. हरे कृष्णा तन्मय. वेरी नाइस.
Sorry, I was late. I had to go to
No worries, we understand, Tanmay. We know that you're preparing for the exam, so no worries at all. So yes, we are just revising chapter 3. Now in text 13 and 15, Krishna is explaining that everything comes from Krishna, right? So the food we get, we might go to Marks and Spencer, Sainsbury, Morrison's, and we will get the food from there. And we think they are giving the food. But from where they got the food? They got the food from farmers. But where farmers got the food? They got the seeds. But where they got the seeds from? And when they put the seed in the soil, how the plant came out, how they got the fruits? They all came from the rain. Rain comes from Indra. Indra got his power from Krishna. So everything comes from Krishna. And we should always remember that.
I have a question.
Yes, please, Adi.
What comes from Krishna?
What comes from Krishna? Krishna gives the power to Indra to do the rain. Krishna gives the power to sun to shine. As
So what does Krishna? So how do Krishna do it? And how do Krishna get power?
How does Krishna get it? Krishna has all the power. Nobody gives anything to Krishna. Krishna has it, everything. For example, there is a fire. Now, if you will put a big utensil, a big mug or glass, something on top of fire, you will notice that it will get warm, or very soon it will get become hot. Now you will see from where that heat came from. That heat comes from the fire. But where the fire got the heat? The fire had its own heat. That was the source. So, Hani, you raise your hand. Yes, please.
What what does Shri mean Krishna?
Uh, Shri. Well, usually when we have Shri, well, no, we say when we say Shri Bhagavan Vach, Shri is for respect.
I'll get it finished.
Okay, thank you, Arna. So Shri is usually for respect, but like we say Mister. So we in Hindi we can in English we say in Hindi we say Shri, but in some scriptures Shri is for Radha ji as well. So I'm not sure where did you read, but in Bhagavad Gita it should be for Krishna. Shri Bhagavan Vacha, like respectful Krishna, like that. All right, okay. So okay, well, let's move on. So this is what we're saying. Sin. Neglecting the Vedas is a sin. If what Vedas, for example, you are sitting in the class, not listening to your teacher, then you're going to get the punishment. Either the teacher will ask you to leave, the teacher will call principal, the principal will call your parents. So why? Because we all need to listen to the authority. In the class, the teacher is the authority. We are there to learn something from them, from teacher. Similarly, here we have Vedas. Anyone who follows what's written in Vedas is doing the proper, knowing the difference between Sura and Asura. The one who follows the Vedas is a Sur, and the one who is not following is Asur, demon. You can see the one who is not following the Vedas is doing sin. So we should always be following Vedas. Now this is very complicated, but we will quickly go through. Right at the bottom, animals. Animals, they move to human life. Human life does things called karma kand, which is getting things. They want to get things more and more. I want more. I want more. So they, even if somebody will pray to Krishna or demigods, they want something back. But then we move to karma yoga, nishkam karma yoga. We do the actions without getting anything, without the desire. Gyan yoga. Jnana, when we have the knowledge about the soul, that we have a soul and soul is part of Krishna. And then we have Ashtang Yoga, which we will see in chapter 6. And then we will see others as well later. Okay. So Krishna says that I'm here. Even I do the action. Why? And this is what it is, Adi. That why we should do the action. Because if Krishna says, if I will not do the action, that I will set a wrong example. People will see. For example, let's say your elder brother will come, right? If you have elder brother or your father, whoever you look up to, if that person will come and will tell you that you should always eat vegetarian, healthy fruits and vegetables. And you say, okay, sounds good, nice. And then next moment you will see that the same person will take out a big burger and will start eating it, right? And then you say, well, you asked me to eat vegetarian food and you are having something else. It's not fruits, it's not vegetable. What are you doing? Right? So that person is not setting a good example. Yes, Sohani, please.
What is what is bhakti yoga?
What is bhakti yoga? Very, very nice. Bhakti yoga is devotional service. So remember, we said Bhagavad Gita is split into three. The first six are Karma Yoga, the middle one is devotional Bhakti Yoga, and the last six, they are Jnana Yoga, the knowledge, the wisdom. So Bhakti is for devotion. When we do everything for Krishna, yeah, and we will discuss more when we will start chapter 7. From chapter 7 we will deal with more Bhakti Yoga. But very nice. Bhakti Yoga is what we are supposed to do. Yeah. Currently we are learning Karma Yoga, but when we will get into Bhakti Yoga, the Karma Yoga will transformed into Bhakti Yoga. We will, as I said, it doesn't matter what you are doing. Well, it does matter if it's a big difference between good and bad, but it doesn't matter in a sense that from external point of view, two people might be doing the same thing. But when you will think of their intentions, you will what a big difference. For example, as I said in this story, there are two people, right? One is a doctor who is going to put the knife in the tummy to save someone, and another one is a thief who is going to put the knife in the tummy of someone to get the money. And the both people die. But the doctor wanted to save, and the thief wanted to hurt, steal. So both of them get different karma. So it doesn't matter what you are doing. What matters is the intentions behind it. Now, that doesn't mean that you will start hitting everyone and say, oh, it doesn't matter what you're doing. No, of course. But the point is, from external point of view, what we see could be very different. Okay, 17 to 35, setting the correct example. And we have many examples. Many examples we have seen that when you will join the knowledge and the karma. Okay? There was a story. There is a place in India called Banaras. Now, Banaras is very famous for many things, and many people, like in Vrindavan, many people go and they would like to spend the time at the end of their life. They would like to. In Banaras, they do the same. But there were five friends, and there is a small river in between. So the five friends, in the night, they were very tired. They were drinking. And they didn't know what they're doing. They sat down in that boat and they said, we are going to cross. We are going to cross this river, right? That's what they said. We are going to cross this river. And they had a big yacht. They started moving it. Yeah. And they started moving it. The flap. They got tired. They slept there. In the morning, when they woke up, they realized they did not even move a bit. You know why? Why they didn't move? Yeah. Yeah, okay, Aryan knows the story. Why? Why they didn't move? Why the boat did not move? Because they forgot to take off the latch. So the boat was tied. Boat was tied at the end. तो कभी भी कोई बोट मैन कोई फिशरमैन होता है वो क्या करता है नदी के पास में वहां पे एक एक्स्ट्रा वुड होती है उसको वहां पे लाके बांध देता है अर्नब आप सुन रहे हो
Yes.
फाइव फ्रेंड्स ने क्या किया उन्होंने कहा कि हम इस नदी से वहां जाएंगे और रात को बैठ गए और ऐसे चप्पू चलाने लग गए सो गए सुबह उठे तो उनको लगा वो पहुंच गए होंगे छोटा सा जगह थी लेकिन वो नहीं पहुंचे क्यों क्योंकि रात को जब वो बैठे थे वो भूल गए कि ये जो नाव वहां से बंधी हुई है उनको निकालनी है वो भूल गए सो दैट्स व्हाट व्हेन वी डू द एक्शन वी नीड टू हैव द नॉलेज जब हम कोई काम करें तो उसके साथ हमको नॉलेज होनी चाहिए राइट सो ऑलवेज ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट वी नीड टू हैव द नॉलेज विद इट and who gives the knowledge krishna gives the knowledge and now there is an example of king janak you might remember the example I said when narad muniji came to king janak and king janak said because krishna said king janak is
Yeah.
a devotee yeah so always remember this is a very nice example that you might see somebody who is a king and enjoy nice food and you will say he cannot be devotee but from external point of view what we see is very different, very, very different. So we should always work. Why? To purify ourselves. And once we got to that level, we should still keep working. Why? So we can set the example for others. So, Hani, you got the hands up, please? Yes?
King Janak is in Ramayana.
Yes. King Janak is in the Ramayana. King Janak was the father of who?
After Sita.
Yes. Very nice. Thank you,
He
Tanmay.
was also a great sage.
Yes. He was a very great sage.
Janak said like Prahlad Maharaj because Prahlad Maharaj was also a devotee and he was also a king.
Yes. Very nice. Yes.
The only difference is that Prahlad Maharaj was a demon, but he was
Yes.
also a devotee, and Janakji wasn't a demon.
That's right. Yes. So this is how it goes. That doesn't matter whether you are king or not. What matters is where your consciousness is. So these devotees, Dhruv Maharaj, Paharad Maharaj, Janak, always keep thinking about Krishna. Whatever they do as the duty. We should always understand what's our duty and we should follow our duties. Right? So Arjun says, if I fight, I will be the cause of so many things. And Krishna said, no. If you're going to fight not to get something, but to establish the religion. Remember this, that you are taking care of these bad people, then you are not going to incur anything. So this is what it says, the people who are self-realized, the liberated souls, they are not going to get affected in the material world. They're not going to be afraid of coronavirus. Coronavirus will not make them afraid of anything. They won't be scared, and they will always be busy doing things, and they will be detached. They are not going to be attached. If you ask them to leave, for example, a lot of people, if they forget their mobile somewhere, oh, this is like the end of the world, I forgot my mobile. What will happen now? Some people, they lose the keys of their cars, and then they say, oh, how will do I do, what will I do? Those people who have faith in Krishna, they know that Krishna is doing everything. They will never be afraid of anything. And if is in mode of ignorance, remember there are three modes: mode of goodness, mode of passion, mode of ignorance. Somebody who is in mode of ignorance, ooh, that person always thinks, I am doing it. There's nobody else. I'm the only one. And there are many people there. They think because I was smart enough. So Tanmay is preparing for the exam, and Tanmay might notice later that some of them who will get results will get into the best grammar school. They will say this later. Oh, I worked so hard that because of my hard work, because I'm so intelligent, I got admissions. But that's not right. That's not right. It's Krishna. Until and unless Krishna is going to sanction the hard work, we are not going to get anywhere. So always remember. So there are so many of cricketers, so many dancers. They always have that ability to perform well, but sometimes they manage to do it. Sometimes they can't. If you speak to them, they say, "Oh, I don't know what happened." Right? And then it says, for example, if you go to the supermarket and you buy something and you give money, and the cashier is going to take the money, that doesn't mean that cashier got the money. Cashier is going to give the money. The cashier is taking the money on behalf of someone, the owner of the shop. So the cashier is going to take that money from you and will give it to the owner of the shop. Similarly, whatever we get it from Krishna, and whatever we enjoy, we should always remember Krishna in it. It's not that we got it because of ourselves. We got it because of Krishna. And somebody has given us something, it's we need to pass into Krishna. Right? So we should be dutiful, we should be faithful, and there should not be any envy. Right? Remember the difference between envy and jealous? Jealous is when you think, oh, I don't like his car. He got a nice car or he got a nice toy. That's jealous when you feel something in your heart. But what is envy? Envy is when you take the action. You will go when nobody is watching, you will put the scratch on the car, or you will break the toy. That's envy. jealous or envy. None of them are good for ourselves. We should be filled with Krishna consciousness. Always think what's good. We should always develop the good qualities, not the bad one, not the bad one at all. So, yeah. Ah,
Somebody's got a very good toy or a very good car, then that means he's a good person because Krishna has given him that thing.
that's it. Thank you, Tanmay. Yes, always remember if somebody got something, you should always, that will remind you about Krishna. Wow, he must have done something good. He's a good devotee of Krishna. That's why Krishna has given him or her such a nice toy, right? So we should always remember because our senses are our horses. Yes, Sohani?
If someone thinks that another kid has a nice toy, is it because that kid was being good, so Krishna gave it to
That's
them?
right. Yes, that's so true. Yes. Just because Krishna has given that toy, it's because that person has been very nice. And we should always be that nice as well. So Krishna says, perform nishkam karma, regulate your senses. Yeah? Regulate your senses. That what we are supposed to do. Just don't, for example, you like something, you like the food, and keep eating chocolate, 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 chocolate. Nah, if you like chocolate, eat a little bit, then again eat a little bit, then again eat a little bit. Maybe in a day, you will have a regulations how much you want to have. Don't just go, if your father or mother has given you the full brick of chocolate, just don't eat everything in one go because we need to regulate ourselves. Okay, all right, nice. So let's wrap up. This is the last section, and we will do this tomorrow. And we will finish chapter 3, only few slides left. And then we will continue with chapter 4. Now, before we will go, who would like to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra, please?
Can I do Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
mantra?
Okay.
Can I do?
Oh, right. Okay. Few guys said it. Arnav, aap ruke. Adi, you also please wait. You did it. Avni and Sohani, you two didn't do in the beginning, so you can do now, please. So everybody will get the fair chance. Who will go first? Okay, I think Avni said it first. Arnav, aap ruke hain, please. Avni, please.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Avni. Thank you so much. So, Hani, yes, please. Would you like to continue?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Sohan. Okay, who else said it? I think Adi said it, Arnav said it. Tanmay, if you would like to leave and you would like to do it, please let us know.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Okay, okay. Yes, one by
Please,
one.
can I do
Okay.
it? Can I?
All right. Okay. Adi, let Tanmay do it. After that, Tanmay, we will come to you, please, Adi. Okay? Tanmay, go for it, please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Hare Bol. Thank you so much, Tanmay. Okay, Adi, would you like to do it now, please?
Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare.
Okay, Adi is done. Arnav,
Yes,
आप करेंगे हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र प्लीज.
yes.
Go on, please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very bold. Thank you so much, Arnav. Jai, would you like to do as well? I think you also said it. Jai. Okay, I thought Jai said it, but we can't hear Jai. So, Hare Krishna.
Mute.
Okay.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Jai. Yes. Would you like to do it as well, please? Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Me Prabhuji.
Okay, sure, please. Afni. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Hare Krishna, everyone. So, all right. Avni, we will have a chat. I think you would like to have a chat. Yes? Yes. Good. All right. Hare Krishna, everyone. I will see you tomorrow at the same
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. And we will finish chapter 3 and we will start fresh from chapter 4. And we have new slides for chapter 4. Great.